Use this lesson plan to improve your English and take it to the next level. The more English expressions, idioms and phrases that you know, the better you get at speaking in English confidently and fluently. For example, when somebody asks you how your mood is and you say, I'm happy, or I'm tired, or I'm not feeling good, I'm just sad. These are very common ways of responding to the common questions that people ask us. In this video, we are going to look at some replacements for these moods or feelings that we feel usually on a day-to-day basis. So without wasting time, let's get going. I want to give you a quick advice that after watching this complete video, do try to use one of these expressions or phrases in your speech every day. I'm sure you will sound more advanced than you are now. So the first expression is, I'm happy. A lot of times we use this common word called happy and just reply to a question that's asked to us. I'm happy. On the other hand, how about using something like tickled pink? Yes, the color pink. So when you're tickled pink, you're extremely happy and overjoyed. For example, Priya couldn't fathom the fact that she stood first in her board exams in school and she was tickled pink since then. That means she was happy since the day she got to know that she had stood first in her board exams. The next one is grinning from ear to ear. So grin is a smile, and when you grin from ear to ear, that means you're smiling like this. That means your smile goes right from this ear to this ear. So when you say I was grinning from ear to ear after hearing the news that my wife gave me, it says that you were overjoyed and you're really happy to hear the news that you got. So I was so happy that I couldn't stop smiling, and everybody could see on my face that I was grinning from ear to ear. On cloud 9. Now this one is something that you must have heard in some lyrics of some songs. And this again means a state of perfect happiness and excitement. For example, when we gave a surprise to our best friend on her birthday and we reached her house at 12 in the night, she was on cloud 9. That means she was extremely happy. The other similar expression is on top of the world. So when you feel on top of the world, you feel like you're above everybody else. You're in that perfect state of satisfaction and happiness in life. And hence you can again use the same expression like on top of the world in a similar example. Or to consider some other example, we can say that my boss was on the top of his world when he got to know that he had been promoted to the VP's position. Another one is walking on air. When you're walking on air, you feel like everything else is below you and your feeling of delightness or contentment is at its best. So for example, when my crush asked me out on a date, I felt like I was walking on air. That means I was extremely delighted and overjoyed. Moving on to some expressions that we can use when we're feeling sad. So instead of simply replying saying, I'm feeling sad or I'm feeling depressed, you could use some better expressions or idioms. The first one is out of sorts. And before we understand the meaning of out of sorts, I just want to remind you that if you're a new visitor to my page and if you liked my video till now, and if you think that this channel is going to help you to learn English, then don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you will get notifications every single time I'm posting a new video. Also, do share this video with your family and friends if you liked it. Now, out of sorts. So when you say somebody is out of sorts, you mean that he's not feeling sorted. That means he's not okay and he's quite sad. So, for example, don't try to meet him today. He's feeling a little out of sorts. So he's feeling like things are not in place and he needs to get back his life on track, and hence maybe he's sad. So don't try to talk to him today or don't approach him today. Maybe you can approach him tomorrow. The next one is in the dumps or down in the dumps. So when you're feeling unhappy, gloomy and depressed, You could simply say, I'm feeling a little down in the dumps today. I don't think I want to join you to the party. So that means you're feeling sad and depressed, and maybe you want some alone time or some me time. Another one is feeling blue. So, like tickled pink was an expression that you can use when you're feeling happy. Feeling blue is an expression to tell that you're feeling sad. So, when you say that I'm feeling blue, you're simply saying that I'm not okay. I'm feeling blue about something. So, it could be anything. It could be maybe you're just introspecting about your life and your decisions, and we all sometimes go in that state where we want to be alone and we're feeling bad and depressed about certain things that are happening in our life, and we can simply use this expression saying, I'm feeling blue right now about my life, and hence just leave me alone. The next one is, I'm all gone to pieces. When you say this, you simply mean that I'm feeling broken and shattered and extremely unhappy at this moment. For example, my dad looks a little worried these days. Maybe he's all down to pieces because of the financial burden that the family is facing. The other one is feeling under a cloud. Now, when you're happy, you say I'm feeling like I'm on cloud 9. But when you're feeling sad, you can say that I'm feeling like I'm under a cloud. That means there are a lot of clouds above my head and I'm feeling a lot depressed in this moment. So I'm again extremely sad or unhappy. For example, the teacher scolded me in front of the entire class today, and I felt a little insulted, and hence my current mood is just telling me to sit in my room, close the door, and I'm not feeling okay, so I'm under the cloud. There are days when a lot of us are tired, and when we reply to somebody about how we're feeling or how was your day, we simply say, tired and maybe exhausting and boring. On the other hand, if you want to learn some better expressions, you can say, of course, in casual situations, that I'm pooped. So when you say I'm pooped, that means you're extremely tired. So, hey Amrita, how was your day? Oh, don't ask me, I'm pooped. That means I'm tired. Maybe it was a long day and hence I'm tired. The other one is I'm beat. Now when you say this, again it is a casual expression, can be used among your friends or family members. So when you say I'm beat, I'm not coming out with you guys get going, maybe I just need some rest. So that means you're very tired and need some rest. The next one is I'm worn out. And this is an interesting expression to know because this is used by a lot of native speakers. For example, when you say that I'm worn out, you mean that I've consumed a lot of energy over quite a period of time. For example, it could be a few months or maybe a few weeks that you've been working hard on something, and at the end of it, you're all worn out. That means you're extremely tired. Now this expression we also use for items. For example, if you're using a piece of clothing for quite some time and it's now shrinkled and not in a good condition or not in a good state to be used further, you can say that my clothes are all worn out. Maybe I want to go for shopping and buy some new clothes. So worn out is an expression that indicates that something has reached its last stage and maybe shouldn't be used anymore. So your energy is all used up and consumed. The next one is quite similar to I'm worn out, and it is I'm spent. So when you say you're spent, that means you've spent all your energy and you have no more energy left to do anything. So that means you're extremely tired again. Another one is I'm wiped out or I'm drained. So generally clothes drain, right? They put out a lot of water when we squeeze them. So when something is drained, a lot of energy is sucked out of it, and hence you can tell that I'm drained. That means I have no more energy. Another one is I'm wiped out, as I mentioned, which again means you are tired, dead tired. The last one is quite interesting, and it says I'm fried. So when you're fried, that means your brain no longer wants to work because maybe it has worked a lot throughout the day, and hence you are no more in a position to think about something maybe in a logical way. And hence when you say I'm fried, you mean that I have no more energy to invest in thinking about something that's important, and maybe I should just go sleep or take some rest or watch something that doesn't require my brain power to work. Guys, if you've liked this video and if you liked the expressions, the interesting and creative ones that we saw in this video, then do let me know in the comments below. I'll surely make one more video of this sort for you guys. Also, do share this video with your family, friends if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. The bell icon is really important because you will get notifications every time I'm posting something online. Until I see you next, bye.